one that we have is x squared minus 10x plus 25 is equal to 9 versus the second one, x squared minus 10x plus 25 is equal to 10. Do you think that the 9 and the 10, they matter? They will make the equation so much different. Anyway, pause this video and try them first. Okay, I would like to do this one for you guys, alright? And I know maybe some of you guys have some difficulty with this one, but it's okay, let's do this first. And once again, I'm going to read your mind. I am going to assume that a lot of you guys minus the 9 on both sides because you want to make one side equal to 0, right? And that's an excellent strategy. Cancel, cancel, and we get 0. And then you see this is x squared minus 10x. 25 minus 9, that's plus 16. And then this is equal to 0. Great. And now we will factor this out, right? This is x squared. This is just a 1 in front, so we can just put down 2 parentheses. X and x like this, because x times x will give us x squared. Great. And now, what times what will give us positive 16? And those two numbers, they will add up to negative 10. Well, the correct combination is negative 2 and negative 8, isn't it? Because negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Negative 2 combined with negative 8, we get negative 10. So this is the correct numbers that we need. And this is still equal to 0. And of course, we put this x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then the other one, x minus 8 is equal to 0. For this one, add 2, cancel, cancel. And then we can get x is equal to 2. Done. This right here, plus 8, cancel, cancel. X is equal to positive 8. Done as well. Two answers, positive 2 and positive 8. That's it. How about for this one? How did you guys do this? Well, maybe a lot of you guys also subtract the numbers on the right hand side because you want to follow this approach, right? And let me show you. If you minus 10 on both sides, yes, you can make one side equal to 0. And you get x squared minus 10x, and this is plus 15 because 25 minus 10 is 15, right? I'm not doing anything wrong. This is what it is. And this is equal to 0. Okay. How can we factor this out though? X and x, okay. What times what will be positive 15? Together, they add up to negative 10. No choice, right? There's no combination that will make this work. In fact, if you subtract the 10, it's not factorable anymore. So this is in fact not the way that you're supposed to do it. And let me put down the original equation again for you guys, right? It was x squared minus 10x plus 25 is equal to 10, right? If you subtract the 10 earlier, this is not factorable. You can still solve it by the quadratic formula or maybe completing a square, but once again, let's just look back to the original again, all right? X squared minus 10x plus 25. Ignore the 10 for now. Can we factor this out? Yes, because this right here, if you go ahead and factor, you get x and x. What times what would be 25, and together they add up to negative 10. Negative 5 and negative 5, right? Check this out. If you go ahead and factor the left-hand side right away, when you end up with a perfect square, right? You see, this is just x minus 5 to the second power. We end up with a perfect square. If you can end up with a perfect square, go ahead and factor that. And this is equal to 10 on the right-hand side. This is so wonderful, isn't it? Because now I can do what? I can just take the square root here and plus minus. Don't forget, right? You see, this and that will be cancelled, and x minus 5 is equal to plus minus square root of 10. And what's next? We can just add a 5 on both sides. Cancel this out. At the end, x is by itself now. It is equal to positive 5 plus minus square root of 10. And this right here is the answer. Yes, earlier, if you factor this out on the left-hand side, you will still end up with a perfect square as well. Just like this, x minus 5 and square. But for this one, it was okay. Either way, it was fine. This was decided so that if you subtract the 10 earlier, this was much harder. If you factored it right away, if you notice that this was a perfect square right away, it was so much easier. Let me know in the comment section to see if you saw this or not, right?